Okay, well, welcome everybody. This is historic. We are so excited to be here today and kick off this first call, this first corporate call. I love all the hearts and everybody exploding. So we are excited today. We've got some great messages today. My name is Chris Hupke. For those of you that haven't met me, I live in South Dakota in the US. That's the state of South Dakota. So I am going to be bringing you people from all over, literally around the world. So we're excited. You're going to have a great list of speakers today, capping off this first historic call. And we couldn't be more proud to be here, not just because of this tremendous opportunity, but because of the association of the people involved. So we're super excited about what we're creating. Newtonic is setting records. Probably the biggest thing that is symbolic of how much energy is just the traffic that we are getting. So right now, we are getting some amazing traffic. Let's go ahead. Okay, so thanks very much all for being here again. If you would please, for the speakers, they will have to unmute their line. Everybody else, you won't be able to unmute your line. What I want to do today, though, is just say welcome again. History in the making, the first corporate Zoom call. This is absolutely a business for the people, and you'll hear the heart of the founder today. So as we get started, I would like to bring on our first guest. He's one of the founding members. He's got a really great background. He's a fascinating individual, from athletics to business. Gunnar Volson, you're out there, I know you are, and I just would love to have you come on and share your thoughts and what makes this opportunity to you so very, very special.
Wow, thank you, Chris. Fantastic to be on here, guys. First corporate call, and my cup of coffee here is today is the day. Guys, that marks history, like Chris just said. I just wanted to first of all start with thanking Jerry and Kim for bringing this absolutely amazing opportunity to us. I have personally been in the industry for over 20 years, and honestly, I have never been as excited as I am today. And trying to transfer my excitement, my enthusiasm over to you. I have been, like I said, in the 20 years in the industry, I have personally never seen that. Just to be completely transparent with you guys, I have said so many times, in the past, I will never join a ground floor opportunity. And I've said that in trainings, I've said that in, seminars all around the world. And there was a good reason for that. But when I found out, and I got the call from Jerry and Kim, that they were going to found a network marketing company, I got so excited. I really got so excited, and I said to myself, I have to eat my own words. I am going to go all in with them, and there's a good reason for that, because the vision, the mission, the reason for them to start this company was 100% in alignment with my philosophy of how to start, how to build a network marketing company. They are people that, basically they don't need to start a company. They wanted to start a company to give people the opportunity to make a difference. And that's what I love about them. I've known them for a few years. I love them, and they are here to build an ethical company. And since I've been in the industry for that long, I have seen all the good, all the bad. And honestly, bringing this opportunity to us here, guys, is absolutely tremendous. I mean, we are talking about a global business. I have been with companies that open up a country to a country to a country, and I have had leaders that are ready to rock and roll in other companies, but I had to wait 3 or 4 or 5 years until we're able to start to build in those markets. But we are here with a company, Newtonic, that is global company from day one with compliant products and everything is being done as right as possible. And not only that, you know, I actually started my own company in 2011, and I actually sold my share two years later, because because the investors did not want to go global, and the philosophy of that company was to have effective products at affordable price, guys. And you know, I haven't seen that since then. That's 10 years ago. I haven't seen that in any company up until now, because we have absolutely amazing. I've been so fortunate, me and my wife, we have been so fortunate to be able to, you know, to use the products for the past 3 months. Very, very effective products. We absolutely love every product that we have tried out. And the best part is it's made for the masses. It's made affordable for the masses. It's not products that are made only for the 20% of the people that can afford the product. It is made for people that can, for everyone. And that's what I really, really love about the idea that Kim and Jerry had in mind. So there's so many great things coming. Their background is absolutely amazing, as all of us know. They know e-commerce. They've been building e-commerce businesses in 1995, and I just have the feeling, and that this is going to be an epic journey for all of us that have been waiting for an opportunity like we have in our hands today. I mean, the compensation plan, guys, it is not built only for the leaders. And that's one of the things I've not seen before as well. It's built for everyone. You can start up and earn money, by building customer base, guys. And that is absolutely fantastic. And, on top of that, there's obviously in the compensation plan, there is huge opportunity for those who want to build big, and it's built for long-term growth. So Chris, I really just have to say, I have never been so excited in my life. I know this is going to be one of the biggest companies in the industry. It's going to take time, but we are going to build it because it's being built on the right terms. It's being built on, effective, affordable products. It's going to be built on ethics and with a vision of helping people, the little people and the big people, whomever you are, whatever your goals are, whatever your dreams are, it's all in here. It's in one big package, guys. So I appreciate you, Chris. I appreciate you, Kim and Jerry, everyone on the call. Thank you for allowing me to speak here first. Let's go rocket, guys.
Well, Iceland is on fire. I know the globe is on fire because of your work. And so we're excited. And all I could say to you, brother, is that we need to come to Iceland for a corporate event. Maybe we can work that out with Jerry.
100%.
You're doing a great job.
I'll make sure the volcano is going to still be erupting.
All right. Well, it's great, brother, to partner again with you, as you and I have got some great history together. And so it's exciting. Your leadership is awesome. And so super great. Now we're going to shift over to Beth Brannon, and she's going to share her thoughts and just exactly, Beth, you're absolutely blowing it up. We're so proud of you and the work that you and your leadership, your team, everybody is bringing to Nutanix. So Beth, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, can you hear me?
All right, sounds great. And lovely day it looks like in Spain. So
it is. It's gorgeous today, so I've had to kind of come out the sun, but thank you so much for having me on. So yeah, but reiterating really what Gunnar's just said, I mean, the reason why I joined Nutanix was I needed something fresh, something that was exciting, something that was new, something that aligned with my ethics. And I think a lot of people in this industry, whether you're new to the industry, whether you're old to the industry, you've been in the industry for quite a long time, I think it offers something for everybody. And to have leadership like Jerry and Kim, I mean, I've known Jerry and Kim for years, same time, probably about the same time as you, Chris. And I think that when you know that you trust something and someone with your business, with your future, it just helps everything kind of guide a lot smoother. So I'm not going to reiterate what Gunnar said because I've been working with Gunnar and I love him to bits. And do you know what? I've made so many new friendships and connections already in 3 weeks, which is what this business is about, right? It's not just about the financial side. It's about building confidence. It's about understanding the industry, understanding your skill set, finding that passion. Like I work from the belly, guys, like my team know this, but I work from strike while the iron's hot, put in absolutely everything, work for 90 days, success loves speed. So you've got to kind of go for it. When you've got that feeling, you go with your gut. And oh my God, so over the past few weeks, it's been mental. Like I'm going to talk a million miles an hour. So I'm going to try and slow it down. But Jerry says, you've only got 5 minutes. So I'm trying to speed it all up. So I think the question for a lot of you now is like, where do you see this going? What do you want to get out of this? Because that's what you need to determine in order to find out how much action you need to put in. So for me, I live in Spain. I've got 3 daughters. I've got 3 expensive daughters. As most of you know, children cost a lot of money. And I've got massive goals. Like, I'm not here to play. So what I wanted to achieve was to give it absolutely everything over the next 90 days and smash the hell out of it to help more people become successful. So I think the few little things that everybody needs to make sure is, number one, you decide and you commit. Like, it's discipline, guys. Building a business is not easy. You've got to make sure that you understand what it is that you want and how you're going to get it. Having a goal, but not having how to, it's just not going to match. You've got to make sure that from the day one that you decide that this is going to be a business and not a hobby, it will pay you like a business and not a hobby. So decide and commit and have a vision, like get a structure. So have a 90-day structure of every single day you're going to commit to a DMO, every single day you're going to commit to the follow-up, every single day you're going to get comfortable and coming out of the environment that you're comfortable in order to grow. So for me, this doesn't come natural to me. A lot of you know my story already. But it didn't come natural to me at all. I learned it. I picked myself up out of the environment that I was in, and I surrounded myself with 6-figure leaders, 7-figure leaders, multimillionaires. And that's how I learned to be the confident person that I am today. But we all start from zero. Whether you're in this business as a brand newbie, I was, Gunnar was, Chris was, Jerry and Kim, we all start, Tommy, I can see Tommy there. We all start at the beginning. None of us have the skills in order to build a business. That's something that you learn. So what I would say to everybody is, don't miss this opportunity. Like, this boat right now is in your dock, and if you're going to let it sail, you're going to regret it. So as a newbie, as a founder, as someone that's got such a massive opportunity right now, you can see my kids walking past this window, it's so distracting. You've got to run with it. You've got to run with it. There should be no kind of, oh, I'll see how it goes, I'll dip my toe in the water. It should be full force from the belly, the passion. Go and smash it, okay? I'm literally going to be everywhere over the next few months. So I'm so excited to work with you all and meet you all. And yeah, bring on first convention.
That's fantastic, Beth. Your daughters are beautiful. And tell Steve we said hello.
Thank you, I will.
Yeah, he's a fantastic guy and or chap, I guess. So super great to hear your voice and to see you and everything that you're doing. We're just wanting to just express, I love how you both started off this. It's just the passion that you feel for this company and the love that you have for, what's going on here, the people involved, Jerry and Kim. So this next person that is gonna now come on and share a few thoughts, Tommy Frazier, is somebody that is probably not a stranger to a lot of you, to some of you, maybe he is, but he is absolutely a presence on the stage of international business. Tommy, excited to have you as part of the team and obviously have your thoughts today and what makes this such a special opportunity in your opinion.
Yeah, thanks, Chris. I appreciate the time that I get to share here, guys. It's crazy to think that we're all here. As I'm scrolling through the pictures and the faces, seeing so many familiar people, it was really, really cool. It just goes to show what kind of company we've got here. It attracts a certain type of people. I think, for a company to so early on start creating such a culture it goes to show what they built here, what they provided for us. The culture is almost pre-formed as we started, and that's something really, really rare. I just wanted to, thank all of you guys for coming on here. Jerry and Kim, we're gonna love you guys forever. I can't believe that you guys built what you built. I still wake up every day excited, getting to go and test pilot this new beast every day. It's one of those things where you really do want to kind of run to the rooftops and start shouting. It's funny. It almost brings out so many of those network marketing cliches that people joke about and people laugh about. And this company's really made it a reality, and again, oh wow, some of the faces, it's crazy seeing so many beautiful people. You'll have to forgive me when I get caught off guard. Guys, I wanted to get on here and a bunch of things I'd written down and I wanted to share, but I realized that smarter people got in front of me and said it better than I ever could. So I'm gonna share with you guys what I've been sharing with the people that I run into, and I think for me it's been the greatest value. The ability for me to close real fast because these things are real. They're the truth, and I think they're the reason why some of us are here so quick. People always talk about their why, and I always think that's another big cliche, but the reality is the why is so important. For me, the why has always been the little guy. Why? Essentially because I was the little guy. Beth was the little guy. I'm not sure if Big G was ever the little guy. He seems pretty astute and a beast, but you know what I mean, right? We weren't always those folks up on stage. In order to do so, we had to start from somewhere, and we had to fight and claw our way out to figure out what it was that was good about network marketing, what it was that we would want in a company, the things that we believed people would need to have success for themselves. And especially if you are one of those guys looking out for the little guy and wanting that, there's a certain few things that you want. I've been blessed with the ability to be a network marketing professional for over 10 years now. I've won a lot. I've lost many. I've been blessed to own my own MLM in the crypto space and led a few. And in that time, I got to learn quickly what I really loved about MLM, what I wanted in a company, the things I believe that were super, super important for somebody that has success, and the things I didn't want to see. And some people don't know, but I actually took 2.5 years off of network marketing. I wanted to wait till I found something that was going to be perfect for everybody. I wanted to make sure that if I had something and if I was going to put my heart and soul into it, it was something that every person I came into contact with could have an opportunity there. And that's what Kim and Jerry built with Newtonic. These are things that you've already heard. These are things you already know, but I'm going to say it over and over and over again from the rooftops until everybody understands it and the true values of it. All too often in network marketing, we're told, to go out there and tell people that if they can't afford $800 to $1,000 or whatnot, that they're not really looking into investing themselves for a future. Right now in this new norm, there's a lot of folks, myself included, from month to month, where that was too much, no matter how much I wanted it. But $50 in the price of consuming a product, I'll go out and pick up the pop bottle cans if I got it. You know what I mean? Like we got this. And that means that's something, no matter where we are in the globe, anywhere in this globe, and since we get the ship everywhere because the products are so damn efficacious and everything's so transparent, we got a business global, and that just blows my mind to see that. So here we are in an industry where everybody actually talks about wanting to help the little guy. Well, nobody ever really built that machine before. They didn't build the tool. Didn't matter how much your leaders or even the owner wanted to help the little guy. If your car, if your home and the mansion that they built for us sure does it, if it doesn't facilitate the needs for the little guy, then you haven't got anything. Then all of a sudden they come out with 20 products. Thought they were crazy. I thought it was crazy to launch with 20 products. Then I realized all of a sudden here we have stuff like I've never in my life had something that I was proud to roll around in the gym with. This is the craziest super pump I've ever seen in my life. The new amino is a blast. And all of a sudden I start realizing now we've got products that are not also a sexy package, something that works quick, but we got something that's replacing things that are on people's normal family household supplementary cupboards already. And we're able to replace 1, 2, and 3 bottles with just one. So now even somebody out there that's not really looking at network marketing or not looking at new products can actually join, become a part of their own business just for the price of saving some money and for having a better product. I mean, how can you not win for that? And then the next part, and again, as I say this, you guys have all heard it. These are the most important things to me. So that's what I'm sharing. I got my airtime and I can say whatever I want. They built a company. They built as a company where they were gracious enough to go, you know what? We believe in our products enough. We believe in you enough to build this machine and build this out here that we're not going to force you into a stacked closet full of products that you are not consuming. For the price of consuming one product, which we should all be a product of the product. I know I definitely am. I am getting ready for my Speedo in the summer, and I'm feeling damn good about some of the products we're using right now. But for the price of one product, now all of a sudden we got a business and we're qualified to make some money. I mean, that's unheard of in all the companies, and I've looked at so many in the last 200 days, 2.5 years. I've never seen it. If that's not built for the little guy, I know. So when I look at these things, and there's so much more. I mean, the back end, all these things, those are the most simple things, the most simple factors. You add an ownership that you can trust, somebody that that's going to be there. They've got the business experience that they do. The cool part about it is, most of us already know that about them, so it was exciting. The minute that Jerry finally told me it was him that owned the damn company, I joined on the spot. After a month and a half of going back and forth, and anytime I didn't have time for anything new, and then finally he was nice enough to grace me with the fact that it was his company while I'm in Kim's. So I joined on the spot. From that point on, I realized that I was going to be in a safe place and I had something good. If you are new here, you don't know them, give them a Google. One of the coolest things I found was this is the first time I've ever been in a network marketing opportunity, Newtonic, where the owners are something that when you Google them, it's nothing but grace and praise. That's a super rare thing, and we got that. They're east in the industry. They're well respected. People love them. What does that turn into? A no attrition business. We've been given something that works for the little guy, which is really all of us. At the end of the day, if we as vets want to have a bigger empire, a bigger business, well, how does that happen? No attrition for the little guy. And I don't understand if our systems or our foundations are built in those first 3 days, in that first week. If we get out there and just like Beth said, if we spend the time with our new people instead of going crazy, just going out there and recruiting folks, if we actually take care of this business and teach people everything in their back end, duplication, and even just how to get those first two. So many people think that's super, simple caveman stuff. Well, if you do that in a company where it only costs the price of one product, then you have zero attrition. That means that we're in a legacy company. We have a legacy empire. Nobody's ever going to leave. So it doesn't matter if you put in 100 a month or 1 or 2 a year. In the time, in the last, far beyond Jerry and myself have left this planet, this company's still going to be here, and so is your business. That's something to be proud of. It's something worth working really, really hard for. And I think it's worth taking an extra level of dedication towards your business. Get in there, get into the systems, build that foundation, understand everything you can about it, and don't go running wild until you and your people understand the things that have been offered to you by this company, the upline, and the crazy leadership that they brought here. I'm blessed. I'm kind of stoked that I get here and chat with you guys. But the leadership that you have within this company and the ownership is second to none. And there's so much to be learned. I look forward to learning from all of you guys, and I can't wait to see you guys out there in the field. The first event is something I always keep in my mind, but knowing that we've got these coming up, I look forward to seeing you guys all the time. Chris?
Amen. Brother, I love you. And
thank you, Kim and Jerry. Love you guys.
Right on. Each one of these leaders said something very special, and it touches me when I hear people that have been in the industry that know what they're looking for, and they have found it here. And that's especially gratifying, knowing that I have felt the same way. And Tommy, you said something I thought was really, really neat. You said that you immediately got involved when you found out who was involved. So yeah, and I think the beautiful thing there is, as people on this call come to understand what you said, their business is absolutely going to explode. And I know, as we talked about on our leader call in preparing for this, is what was on the hearts of everybody is just if people could know what you know, and if people could feel what you feel, if people can really feel what Beth feels about how important this business is to her because of her beautiful daughters and her husband. If people could know how much struggle and fight and determination and challenge and triumph Gunnar has had in this industry and to find it here. And if people understood how valuable what you just said in terms of it really culminating here for you, Tommy, their business will be infinitely. And I love the idea. It gives me, a real pause to say we're in something really, truly a legacy company says you've got your hands on something that is so massive and so special that I think we'll work ever harder just knowing that we're at a special place, a special time. And thank you, brother. This was a great moment. So, when Jerry initially said something to me about getting involved, he asked me kind of the simple questions. He said, I want to create a business that is going to have a compensation plan that's geared for the average person that's never been involved. I want to put more money back into the plan. I only want to create, Kim and I, with products that are totally efficacious, as Tommy just mentioned, that are going to be of value to the people. And that, again, is for the average person. And I use the word little guy. I use the word underdog a lot because I think that most of the world shares that kind of viewpoint. This business is going to revolutionize the industry because this business is geared at those people that desperately want so much and have struggled so long to be effective and productive in this industry. They've maybe had success, but they haven't had success here. And now we're seeing record numbers coming on board that are having that kind of success. And that's what's developing the culture that Tommy, that Gunnar, that Beth were talking about. That's what's developing the culture. But guys, culture is downstream from ownership. It truly is. Culture is something that comes out of and flows out of people that are involved. Ownership that creates an environment for people to succeed. And so, Jerry, I can't really think of a better way. You've had 3 great team members share their hearts and passion for the company that you and Kim are building. Now it's your opportunity. Share with us your thoughts today, and just excited to be a part of it.
Hey, Chris, you hear me all right?
I hear you great, brother.
Okay. It's, well, for somebody who likes to fly under the radar, to actually sort of come out and look, even without my, there's a usual logo. I'm not used to people talking about me, so it's very emotional for me at this end. That's why I had the camera off. But anyway, firstly, thank you guys for them few words there. Brilliant. For those people that don't know me, I'm the co-founder with my wife Kim and the CEO of Newtonic. And firstly, I don't even know what to say really. Thank you to each and every one of you on here. I mean, I knew I'd do this. It's been very emotional. The last 3 weeks is, I mean, we just blew this thing out of the water. We went viral, 500,000 people in the first few days, never seen before in this industry. Took me by surprise, took the servers by surprise for those people who were in on the first day, outgrew it 3 times. And the excitement, like Chris said, the little guys, you know, our aim was to bring a company for the little guy. I'm not a network marketer. I have very little experience in network marketing, but what we have done, we've built 2 brands before online. I've been online since 1995. You know, everybody knows, like you said, Chris, if the Google, that was the first company we sold to Google. We did a real estate company, which is now a TV program. people asked us for years, please start a company, please start a company. And and in honesty, hand on heart, it's not an area that we wanted to do because of the stigma, because of what people think of network marketing. And we thought, okay, if we're going to do this, how can we be different? What can we bring that nobody else is bringing? Those that don't know me, I've got to be very careful how I choose my words because I'm a very outspoken type of guy. And if you don't know me, some people can take it the wrong way. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I don't blow smoke up people. And I tell you as it is. So that's really where we started. So we thought, what can we do to make it better? So we came, obviously, with a nutritional background. We went outsourcing products. Not just any products. We didn't want a witch's brew, as we call them, something that somebody's put together, you know, that's going to do wonders for you in 2 days. That's not what we wanted. That's not what I think ethical companies do. We found 20 products, all natural for the most part, plant-based, flower-based, compliant more than anything else, that work. We found those. The second point, how can we make it at a price point that everybody can afford? $50. It's $20 to $40 to $60 cheaper than all the others out there, because it's not about us making money. It's about you guys, right? We wanted to do something different. We want to be the network marketing company, not just a network marketing. We want to be the, and we set off like a house on fire in the first 3 weeks. The comp plan. Some people, if you haven't read it, you should really read it carefully. That went to compliance and for sustainability 3 times. 3 times they told us, Jerry, Kim, you're paying too much money out to the distributors. And I said, that's exactly what I want to do. That is exactly what I want to do. You guys go do the work. We supply the tools, we supply the ship. You know, like Tom mentioned, it's you guys, right? You're not having to buy $500, $1,000 carton, 3 products, 6 products that are usually stacked in your cupboards, in your garage. One product until you rank up. And if you can rank up and you have to buy 2, trust me, you can afford to buy 2, like you can afford to buy 1. 3 products on retail sales, you're making profit. That's unheard of in the business. I mean, the amount of calls that we've had in the first 3 weeks thinking, you know, like, are you on medication, Jerry? You know, with what you're doing? No, it's not about that. It's about the little guys, right? So we brought 20 products, not just any 20 products. Every one of them complements each other, right? You've got a range, you've got a skincare range, you've got a weight loss range, you've got the hemp, and you've got the, you know, the general health. I mean, so good, in fact, the products, a lot of companies within the first week or 2 went out and basically tried to copy what we were doing from the marketing, from the comp plan, from the product. So we're doing something right. But it's always best to be there first, right? Innovators rather than anything else. So we've got 20 products. I just want to click on compliance because I know there's quite a lot of people here in the UK and maybe EU. So let me just clarify you. We went through months of compliance with different agencies, health science, food agencies in the UK, Singapore, Asia, US. I'm telling you now, hand on heart, and we have the certificates for it. Every single product is compliant in the majority of countries. We have 2 products that have got melatonin in. Melatonin is an over-the-counter medication in the UK. We have 2 small amounts in 2 products. I'm telling you now, legally and compliant, you can buy that online for personal use. Wherever any keyboard warriors want to say anywhere else, I'm telling you, everything is compliant. The other issue could be hemp, especially if you're in Asia. It's on the website when you go to buy. This is not used, you know, it could be illegal, whatever, in Asia or Singapore or wherever. It's there. It's like a guard dog. I told somebody, you know, if there's a big door that says guard dogs, walk in at your own risk, and you walk in, well, you're an idiot, right? If there's a product that says this is illegal in your country or please check, then don't buy it if they're going to hang you or put you in jail. But for the most part, hemp is available to most countries now. They're seeing the good that's done. I know it's really, really popular with us. So compliance was the main thing. So EU, UK, you're compliant. I can tell you that for nothing. Complan 50% on fast starts, 50% on bonuses. I think Tommy actually called me about that and said, "Are you nuts?" on one of them. But that is what we wanted to give back to people. Just for your info, we've paid, and your payments, by the way, for this week are going to come out in the next sort of like half an hour when we finish. We've paid 3,000 reps a check since we started. 3,000. I mean, that is crazy. And I want to pay 5, I want to pay 6, I want to pay 10. The more you can do, the better. Did we have issues? And I'm not afraid to go into the crappy parts of business. I'm a business guy. That's what I do. All right. We had problems with shipping, and I'll tell you why we had problems with shipping. One, we had 30,000 products ordered on the first couple of days, and two, the shipping company decided to launch a new shipping method called Innovations. You're going to see that in your back office very soon. That caused us problems. Out of 7,000 that went out, we didn't lose, but we lost in the system about 100 orders. They're all caught up. The people who have reached out to us, I've spoken to either by email or personally on the phone. I've thanked them, I've apologized, thanked them for their patience. It is all up to date now, everything's going. Our aim is when you order or your customers order, or whoever comes and orders, the idea is to turn that out and get that shipped within 24 hours. That's the company's aim. Monday to Friday. We don't do anything Saturday, Sunday. We have to have a rest now and again. But if we can get them out the door within 24 hours, perfect. You're going to see new shipping options for you starting next week. I got told from the boss, because I'm not the real boss, the wife is always the boss. There's a lot of women on here. You know the story. The guy's the head, the woman's the neck, right? Trust me, if there's any guys on here and you don't believe that, don't piss off the wife, right? It's the last thing in the world that you want to do. So the guys are the head, the women are the neck. I've learned that a long time ago. The boss says you don't tell them too much, but there's going to be new shipping options. I'm sure you're going to like them, for international especially. We didn't know what to do at the beginning. We didn't expect 500,000 people on. I'm going to hold my hands up and apologize now. If you contacted support and you wasn't particularly polite contacting support and you got a very short and stern message back, that would be me, okay? And as we grow together and you find out more about me, I don't do princesses, I don't do egos, I don't do sass. If you do that, you're going to get it back. We all put his pants on one leg at a time. I don't do that shit. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. I don't do it, right? Everybody is equal. No glamorous is whatever here, all right? So just to let you know. So that was me on the support. Along with Kim, we fielded about 3,000 in the first week. Drove us crazy. Kim broke out in some spots and stress, and we worked from 5 in the morning till 12 at night doing those. We now have support staff to tell you from the 1st of June, and bear in mind, we're 3 weeks old. From the 1st of June, you are going to have 24-hour support around the world. We've employed more staff, should you need it. Now, when you get support staff emails coming through that says, I bought a product and I don't see 40 PV there, you get that for customers. You need to go to uplines first. We don't want the support overwhelming with things that people should know. And here's a serious part, and I really shouldn't do it on here, but I'm going to do it. If somebody has given you time to listen to you as a distributor, to tell them about the business or tell them about the products and so on, then the least you can do if they join your team is to give them the time to show them the comp plan, show them the back end, teach them a little bit, because trust me, I've been in business for a long time for myself now, and we've built 2 online businesses. This is an online business. We've made millions in online businesses, so much so that Google and everybody else decided to buy them. If you do the little things, trust me, the big things come. And this was built for the little guy. This is not about people who want to bring in 3,000 in a team. I have zero interest in that. I want, you know, I was a single parent. My mother was a single parent in 1960 from a crappy council estate in Leeds in the UK. I know what it's like not to have an inside toilet and not have a bath and have no money. I know what it's like to be the little guy, and it all starts with a mindset, and it all starts with helping others, because the more you raise somebody else, the more you will raise yourself. Trust me. And on that, I saw Fraser Brooks. Most of you know Fraser. Even though he's a Liverpool supporter, I still like him. Same with Gunnar, being from Leeds. But he actually put something out there. He said it can be a slow process, but quitting won't speed it up. And I think he wrote that yesterday, and it's very true, okay? Little things, I do things on my Facebook page, which a lot of you see. So it's not, I want you to, you know, we want to change the industry. And the only way you change the industry is by changing our attitudes. And you guys as founding, you're the founding members. You're the first guys in with this company. If you look at things in a different way, you're going to teach that to the people who come underneath. It's not about a quick $20 and let's move on. Because that's what the industry is. It's all about dollar, dollar, dollar. How much can I rip this old lady off, get her to buy a crap load of product, my commission, thanks very much, next. And then they leave. If people are happy and people are making money, you will have to be recruiting because people are leaving. People don't leave if they're happy and they're making money. Trust me. I know I've built businesses online for the last nearly 30 years. You've got to trust me on that, okay? So I'm going to get off line there. So support, June the 1st, 24/7. I can tell you that we're working on some new products. It takes time. We're 3 weeks old. If anybody knows Kim, you'll know how anal she is on things. And I don't get involved in product ingredients. That is all her. I'm a great believer in sandboxes. Do what you do well. And if somebody does something better than you, let them do it. And she certainly does that. So she's sourcing new products out. I think you'll be very excited of the ones that she's thinking about bringing, which will only enhance what we've got already, because we don't want to be here, there and everywhere. Everything has to marry in with the lifestyle products that we're trying to supply. I just want to say a big congratulations to all the people that broke ranks in the last 3 weeks. I mean, people were just blowing through ranks for fun, and it's great to see. We're breaking the mold, people. I'm telling you, we are the talk of the industry. You're going to have a lot of haters out there. That's good. I don't care. What you'll find with me and you'll find with Kim going forward is we're very transparent. We tell you as it is. We're not going to stand on a stage, on a Zoom, and tell you things that aren't true. It's just not who we are. If anybody knows where Yorkshire is, hopefully there might be a couple of Yorkies on there. We're very black and white. We have very few grey areas. We say it as it is. It don't mean no harm, but at least you know where you stand. And that's what we're going to do. I got a Zoom call actually last week with some people in the Philippines, business people. And he said to us, you have no idea how many eyes are on you in this network marketing industry, because one, you blew up the internet just about in the first 3 weeks, but two, you're not from a network marketing industry. Most people in network marketing, who own network marketing companies, are guys that just pissed off distributors that wanted to try and do it better because they thought the boss was making more money. We're not them people. We've already made our money and we're happy, thank you. This was built for you guys. It's built for the single mothers who want an extra 100, 200 bucks to take their kids to football, hockey, that type of stuff. If you want to build it from there and buy a house in the Bahamas on the beach, you can do that too. And if you ever earn enough money to do that, call me, because we have 88 down there that we'd like to show you around if you'd like that. So it's for everybody. And like Gunnar said, and Tom and Beth, it doesn't matter if you're down here or you're up there. Everybody can make a change. Everybody can make a living. And if you do it right, and I always say to people, and I know I'm ranting on about this one, if you chase the dollar, you will never catch it. And that took me to 40-year-old, to be 40, to realize that's true. And so it's only 20 years. Well, I could tell you I'm 43, you won't believe a word of it, but it's 20 years ago to believe that. Because I came from a council estate, I never had any money. Parents never had any money, so I used to chase the dollar all the time. 10 bucks here, 10 quid there, 30 quid there. It doesn't work. You've got to have a plan. You've got to see the big picture. So when you open your mind, you open opportunities. And really, that's what I'm trying to say to you. We've got a great company and a great brand here that's took the world by storm. And I think we're going to go into orbit with this company. And if we've got the right people like you guys, and again, I mean, I got emotional at the front because we never expected, we've made maybe 200 or 300 people, you get 7,000 people through your door in the first couple of days who believe in you, believe in the products, believe in the comp plan, believe in what you're trying to achieve was unbelievable. Again, you'll know, I mean, Beth is talking about a convention. I'm going to be useless at a convention. I'll be blubbering all the time. So, I'm going to have to let Kim do all that stuff. I get really emotional. As you get older, you get more emotional. I'm just going to tell you that, when I was 30, I'd be calling you all softies. You get to 60 and it's like, wow, somebody said something nice about me. It's the heartstrings and the bottom lip starts kicking away there. So just to finish, I want to thank each and every one again. Just go out there. The testimonials are coming back in with people obviously using the products now. They're fantastic. Don't go saying things that you're not supposed to. I know people get carried away. I think in the groups, you've got some guidelines. We have to go in the guidelines, guys, with the FTC and FDA and all. You can't go around saying it cures things. There's a list of things that you're allowed to say. You can do your personal recommendations and testimonials. Personally, I love the blood sugar. My rate was, I'm a sugar monster to start with, but my blood pressure was very high. The balance, which I didn't think was for that, I take every day, or Kim makes me take it every day. I'll rephrase that, right? Take your tablet. And the blood pressure is down. She's been on the Slenderizer, gummies are fantastic. I mean, everything we have, we've got nothing but great praise from people. And that's a sentiment. I'll take my hat off to Kim with that, because she's a girl who put all these together. I was the one that tried to get the price range that we could afford to sell them at, and have enough in there to pay you guys, the majority of that. And I'm happy to do that. I really, really am. So, Chris, thank you, brother. I'll make some notes. If you haven't been writing down, support from June next month, 24 hours, Monday to Friday. We've got some new lines coming, new shipping options are going to be in from the 1st of June. I'm sure those who don't live in the US and Canada will like them. I'm going to say that, and then she won't smash me around too much. And let's keep breaking the mold, people. We're doing it. I love the Facebook posts. I love the excitement on there. And that's down to you guys. That's down to us. We provided the tool. Learn the back end. The QR code. If you haven't, I got to go on. Just one last thing. In the back end, because I'm from a tech area, we thought it might be like a spaceship to some of you guys, but in there is everything that you ever want to have to be successful. No other network marketing company has got that. If you look in the marketing section down the left-hand side there, you've got your banners for Facebook, you've got your banners for Instagram, you've got YouTube's, but in there's a QR code maker. I would suggest each and every one of you go to that, and when you open it up, it'll say you can send people to your website, to the enroll page, or to a product, and copy it to your phone. And the reason why I say that, you can show that to any prospect or anybody, and every mobile phone has a QR code reader on it, every single one. Boom, straight to your site. You're not going to be sending me emails or support emails saying, Mary Jane bought from Gunnar, and she should have bought from me because he was the last site he was on. That QR code, make it and use it. It's going to be the best recruiting and selling tool you've ever used in network marketing. And there's lots of other things in there. So anyway, thank you,
Listen, brother,
Chris.
I want to thank you because as we were sitting here, I did, the post lady came by and
What
I
have you
I got another shipment. Well, the timing on that is absolutely epic. You know, Jerry, so my phone's blowing up and people want to make sure that we say thank you to Kim. And, you know, you're on here, we get to see her face. We know she's busy doing other things, but the important thing is you're such a great team. And so, you know, I have to go back to something you said in there about the back end, that image library that you guys have created, you know, is to die for. I think anybody in this industry would look at that and think, oh my gosh, these people are going to the moon, Mars and beyond, because you've created things for multiple platforms. And this is just unheard of. Amazing.
It's just, I mean, the idea behind that is, you know, people try and find pictures or try and find a saying or try and find a product and so on and so forth. So we thought, well, if they're there for you to use, anybody can use them. You know, one, it makes life easier for you, and we're going to keep on adding to those as we go along. I mean, if we can provide, you know, it's like everything else. If you can provide the tools for people, not necessarily, it doesn't have to be physical but if you can provide help and tools to help people do their business easier, make them more successful, then everybody's successful. And again, it's the same thing, you know, you help others, you raise others, and you raise yourself. It's not, you don't have to be a brain surgeon to understand that. So the more we can give to the field to be successful, then the more successful the company will be. And like I said to Kim, and I've said to lots of people, this company will be here long after, you know, I'm pushing up daisies somewhere, right? So, and that's the aim. And I said we paid 3,000 reps as a payment probably gone out or going out in about 10 minutes, again, which will then be even more people. And I'd like to be paying 10,000 people a month. And that's really where we are on it. And the conventions, I can't wait for a convention and this, and you know, the stupid COVID thing out of the way. I mean, we've looked at a few different places that we'd like to maybe do. So that will be coming up shortly. And hopefully, you know, when the world gets back, you know, a little bit back to normal, we can all meet up and have some real fun.
That's awesome. Brilliant. So, you know, the thought that I have as we're wrapping this up is that you've made mention of a tremendous opportunity, but it's really on us as leaders that are on this call to make sure that we get into the back office and understand the policies and procedures, which involves the compliance piece. These are the things that we can self-monitor with our teams. And when we do that, when we answer the questions for our team members, Jerry, it takes so much pressure off of corporate staff that allows you to just absolutely focus on the things that you really are passionate about, which is marketing and bringing new quality products to the market. We can help you with the back end system with that support. So I think that would be the challenge that I would put out to all of our awesome team members here, is just make sure that we're understanding the business model as much as possible and supporting our teams. And that's a great point.
I think excellent. Yeah. I mean, knowledge is power, guys. Like I said, if you want to be different, and I mean, if you want to make a real change, you need to be different. You've got to do it differently. It doesn't matter what you did in your last company. That was your last company. This is this company. And if you do it right, you'll be successful. I guarantee you'll be successful because this was built for your success, not for mine.
Awesome. Well, to Gunnar and Beth and Tommy, thank you to you and Kim. Blessings. Thank you so much for what you're creating. So excited to everybody that's here, showed up. Just want you to know this is the place we want you to be. We're glad you're here. Blessings to you. And let's just have a great finish to the month and then kick off to a great summer. All right, everybody.
Perfect. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, guys.
All right.
Go kill it, guys. It's all you. See ya. Have a good weekend.
All right. You too, brother.
Take care, buddy.